Okay, so the question is to measure the quantity of, okay, this question is here, it is missed. Quantity of K, not K, quantity of MnCl2 dissolved in aqueous solution, it was completely converted to KMnO4. So in order to measure MnCl2, it is completely converted to KMnO4. So few drops of concentrated, the equation is given here. Now few drops of concentrated HCl were added to this solution and gently warmed further oxalic acid. Okay, gently warmed and further oxalic acid, how much? 225 gram of oxalic acid was added in portions till the color of permanganate ion disappear. Okay, till the color of permanganate ions disappear. So basically we have to find the quantity of MnCl2 from this one. So what it mean by till the color of permanganate ion disappear? So permanganate ion has a color when it is Mn plus 7. It has a color when it has Mn plus 7. In acidic medium, okay, in acidic medium, it is dilute, a few drops of concentrated HCl is added. In acidic medium, it will be converted to Mn plus 2. So this is colored, purple colored, whereas this is colorless. So at this stage, the quantity of MnCl2 we have to find. Okay, from the reaction we know that MnCl2 was converted to KMnO4. So this equation is not balanced. Still, even if it is not balanced, we know that 1 Mn, left side and right side, Mn has to be same, right? So Mn is only here and here. There is no other Mn anywhere. So whatever the mole of MnCl2 using, that much of MnO4 we have to get. So number of moles of N of MnCl2 should be equal to N of MnO4 minus or KMnO4. Alright, N of MnCl2 should be equal to N of MnO4 minus. So to find here, now we have to find how much MnO4 is produced, right? How much MnO4 is used, that we have to find. So that we used with oxalic acid, right? So that reaction is how? MnO4 minus is actually a good oxidizing agent. MnO4 minus will convert C2O4 to minus oxalate, okay, anionic part of oxalic acid. In acidic medium, MnO4 minus will convert it to Mn plus 2. It is a good oxidizing agent. Okay, and C2O4 2 minus will be converted to CO2. Okay, now here in C2O4 2 minus, oxidation state of carbon is plus 3. Okay, it is coming to be plus 3. You can check it. 2x minus 8 is equal to minus 2. Overall charge minus 2. So 2x minus 8, oxygen has minus 2 per oxygen. So 2x minus 8 should be equal to minus 2. So 2x will be equal to 6. So x will be equal to 3. Okay. So x will be equal to 6 by 2, which will be equal to 3. Okay. So here plus 3 for carboxylate ion. Carbon in the carboxylate ion, it is plus 3. Whereas here it is plus 4. So here it is MnO4, it is plus 7. And here it is plus 2. Okay, so we have to find the n factor in this case. For example, MnO4 minus is converting MnO4 minus to Mn plus 2. N factor means how many change of, in redox reaction, how many number of electron has been exchanged for per 1 mole. Per 1 mole, how many number of electron is exchanged. So here plus 7 to plus 2, plus 7 to plus 2, 5 electron change is there. So n factor is equal to 5 electron. Here plus 3 to plus 4, 1 electron change is there. But for by 1 mole, 2 carbon is changing. So for 2 carbon, it will be 2 into 1. So it will be equal to 2. N factor of C2O4 2 minus is so 2 and MnO4 minus is 5. Okay. Now, according to law of equivalence, we know that N equivalence of MnO4 minus should be equal to N equivalence of C2O4 2 minus, right? So N equivalence, to find N equivalence, there is an equation. N equivalent will be equal to number of moles, normal number of moles into its N factor. Okay, so basically you can write N equivalent instead of N equivalence of MnO4 minus, number of moles of MnO4 minus into its N factor into its n factor, MnO4 minus, into its n factor will be equal to number of moles of C2O4 into its n factor. Okay, C2O4 2 minus. Okay, so n number of moles of MnO4 we have to find, right? But n factor we know that n into n factor is 5 will be equal to n of C2O4. N of C2O4, for that in the question how much gram is given? So how much milligram is given? 225 milligram is given, right? 225 milligram is given. So 225 milligram is basically how much? 0.225 gram divided by molar mass of C2O4 2 minus is 90. Molar mass of C2O4 2 minus is 90. Not C2O4 2 minus, oxalic acid is 90. So given mass by molar mass will give you number of moles into its n factor. How much is its n factor? 2. Will give you n into n factor of C2O4 2 minus. Now how will you find the n? Number of moles of n will be equal to 0.225 divided by 90 into 2 divided by 5. This you will get 0.001. So MnO4 minus number of moles is equal to 0.001. If MnO4 minus number of moles is equal to 0.001, MnCl2 number of moles should be also equal to 0.1. Okay, if number of moles is equal to 0.1, number of moles is equal to given mass by molar mass. So given mass by molar mass equal to 0.001. So given mass will be equal to 0.001 into molar mass. Molar mass of MnCl2, it was coming to be 126. So it will be 126 into 0.001, which will be equal to 0.126 gram, or we can say that 126 milligram. Okay, so this is the answer, final answer.